It's Bob the Cat 5705 here, and today we're looking at some past Red Nose Day designs. So, let's begin with the first ever comic relief Red Nose. This was released for Friday the 5th of February 1988. This was a plain red nose with its only feature being 4 holes on the back. The 2 larger ones were used for breathing, and the 2 smaller ones were used for cord attachments, making sure the nose would stay on your face. This was one of the smaller red noses. The following year, on the 10th of March 1989, the second red nose was released. This was the first red nose to feature a design. On the plastic, a cartoon-style face was printed, known as Harry. This face dominated designs for nearly half a decade. The nose was made from rose-scented plastic and had Comic Relief 1989 printed inside it. The first red nose that we had a 2-year wait for was finally released for Friday the 15th of March 1991. The stonker was nearly identical to its predecessor, the one major difference being the stonker had 2 hands, the other being the return of the cord attachment holes. On one hand it says Comic Relief UK 1991, and on the other it says Please Recycle Me. This nose was iconic for Red Nose Day. Continuing the 2-year release tradition, on Friday the 12th of March 1993, the tomato nose took to the stage. Once again, the main body of the nose was very similar to the previous 2 generations. However, this year featured the addition of the green 6-sided stalk. The 2 holes on the back for cord attachment remained, and on the back of the nose, by the opening, it says Please Recycle Me. Bizarrely, inside it has Comic Relief UK 1992, which was 1 year early. For Friday the 17th of March 1995, we saw the first release of multiple noses. Yes, this year there were 2 designs, the only difference being one turned from red to light pink, the other from red to yellow. Both the designs had much smaller diameters than previous years, and both shared the wording My Nose in capital letters on the front. The back had wording, see warning inside, along with the phrase Please Recycle Me. The 6th red nose design was the first to feature a material other than the hard plastic shell. The furry nose emerged for Red Nose Day on Friday the 14th of March 1997. It featured a transparent plastic shell covered in Comic Relief red shaggy synthetic fur. This was the final red nose to feature cord attachment holes. Inside it reads Comic Relief 1997, which is once again alongside safety information. The last red nose for the 90s was released for Red Nose Day on Friday the 12th of March 1999. This red nose is a massive step forward, as it is the first to lose the hollow design. Not only improving comfort, this makes the nose stronger. The nose had a dusting of gold glitter in its plastic. This was the second nose to have a unique feature. When squeezed, the nose lets out a big hoot. The nose was sold in a cardboard box. For Red Nose Day on Friday the 16th of March 2001, we saw the return of a nose with a face, after a 7-year delay. The whoopee nose continued from the success of having a flexible plastic design. The nose featured a cheeky cartoon face with puffed out cheeks and raised eyebrows. A rolled up tongue extends out of its mouth when squeezed, making a noise. This red nose was also sold in a cardboard box and had many other features like tattoos with it. The 9th Red Nose Day was held on Friday the 14th of March 2003. The big hairdo nose was the 3rd red nose to arrive boxed. It was made from flexible plastic and featured a moulded smiley face. The furry hair could be styled by the user, and the squidgy eyes bulged out when the sides of the nose are pressed. The eyebrows and eyes on this nose are very similar to the previous 2001 red nose. Once again, the box contains some goodies for the user, such as hair gel. Red Nose Day number 10 was held on Friday the 11th of March 2005. This year's Red Nose built on the success of the 2003 edition. A similar styled face was moulded on the front of the nose. The main feature of this nose was the multi-coloured elastic hair. The purple, red and yellow pieces of elastic protrude from the nose, giving it a crazy style. This was the 4th red nose to be sold boxed. The big one is by far the largest red nose. It is nearly double the size of the 1988 red nose. The big one was for Red Nose Day on Friday the 16th of March 2007. This was the first red nose made from foam. The foam was soft and comforting on the nose. A small slit allowed it to be worn by the user. This was the 5th and final red nose to be sold in a box. 2009 marked a turning point in the history of Red Nose Day. For the first time ever, 3 red noses were released for the same year. For the event on Friday the 13th of March 2009, people wore one of 3 designs. This one, a happy laughing face with its mouth wide open. That one, a grinning face with black glasses. The final design was the other one, a shocked face with bulging eyes. 2009 also marked the debut of a new material. The noses were all made from polyurethane foam. Building on that success in 2009, for Friday the 18th of March 2011, another 3 red noses were released for the same year. Polyurethane foam was used and all 3 noses were monsters. Honkus featured 6 sharp teeth and a scary smile. Captain Conk had an eye patch with a skull and crossbones logo on his head. The skull had a red nose. Chuckle Chomp had white glasses with a tongue and 3 small teeth. All 3 had a texture to make them look if they had monster-like fur. The 2013 Red Nose Day was held on Friday the 15th of March 2013. This was the 3rd year that 3 different designs were released. Dynamite had a massive black mouth with 5 tusks above his face. T-Specs had black rimmed glasses, nostrils and 4 teeth, while Triceratops had no teeth and a mane, and 3 triangles on the face. All noses had toes, which is a unique feature. All 3 featured a scary print on the foam. So that brings us up to date. Why not leave me a comment telling me your favourite design and predictions